Alright, welcome to the Chapter 4 Learning Target number 3 video. Okay. Go ahead and flip to page, I think it's on actually, page 3. Yep, it is. So, the learning target here we're going to cover is I can identify when a ratio is either part to part or whether it is part to whole. Now, this is very, very, very easy. Okay, so it might seem kind of crazy at first here, but it's very, very easy. I'd like everybody to please underline or highlight. If you don't have a highlighter, don't worry about it, but just I'd like you to please highlight or underline that right there. Now, if you'll remember, we actually wrote this on a review sheet. Let me zoom in. Maybe it's probably kind of hard to see. We actually wrote those words on a review sheet a few weeks ago now. And we were doing a ratio problem. I can't even remember specifically what the ratio problem was about. I know that we wrote them. I had you guys write these four, and these four words right here are, well, I guess I'm considering out of one word, but they are all ways you could say, talk about ratios. These are all ratio words. This is ratio language right here. I can get $12. You don't have to write this. $12 per shirt, one shirt. That is, you could say the word per. That's how I'd use it. $12 per shirt. There you go. Okay? Or I could say, okay, I have 5 boys out of 15 total students right now. Okay? That's out of right there. That I just used it. Okay? And okay, I can get 3 Xbox Ones for $150. Now, obviously that's very unrealistic, but you guys get the picture. I'm using the word for there. Okay? And finally, obviously the word to. I don't think I even need to do an example. We've been doing the word to. That's one of the ways we write it. So those are the words you got to use. Okay? Now, we got to understand what a part to part and what a part to whole ratio is. Okay? There's two different types. Okay? I would like everybody to please write this. A part-to-part ratio would be a ratio that would be like, I'll keep it basic, like 5 boys to 3 girls. That's a part-to-part ratio. Okay? And I'm going to come back to that in a minute. Let me give you an example of a part to whole, and it's going to make more sense. If I had 5 girls to 12 total students, and make sure you're writing this. This right here is a part to whole. And I think it's easier to teach what a part to whole is than it is to teach a part to part. A part to whole, think of it this way. We are taking a part, this is the part, this is the part, and obviously then this is the whole. So go ahead and put P and then W down here by it. Okay? This is a part to whole ratio because these 5 girls right here, they are included in those 12 total students. That's the whole point of a part to whole. You're showing a part of the whole. This is when we would use the word out of in a lot of cases. The word out of is going to be a part to whole ratio. Whereas a part to part over here, it's more, okay, you're comparing two things, but these two terms, remember terms are just the pieces, the numbers in a ratio. These two terms don't make up each other. Okay, I can't. These 5 boys in no way make up these 3 girls, or the 3 girls make up the 5 boys. But if I go over here and I say those 5 girls are included in that 12 total students, that tells me that part to whole relationship tells me that there's also this part to part ratio, right? Doesn't it tell me that? Because I know that there are 5 girls already right there. And I know that if there's 12 total students, well, how much do I have left? How many kids do I have left over? I have 7. They have to be boys. Okay? There's only boys or girls. That's it. Okay? So, going down here, we have to identify if these are part to part or part to whole. So I can get 45 oranges, apparently I can eat 45 oranges in 5 minutes. Okay, now think, is this a part to part? And I'm always going to show part to part like this. There's part to part, there's part to whole. And I'm comfortable with you guys writing it this way too. Okay, you don't have to write it out. You can. You could write it out part to part, or you could write it out as, you could just put P2P. part to whole. I don't really care. I'm just trying to help you guys out. All right? Again, do these oranges or do these minutes in any way make up each other? Is that 5 included in that 45? Or is that 45 included in the 5? Absolutely not. This is clearly a part-to-part ratio. They have nothing to do with each other. The word per will mostly be part-to-part ratio. Okay? Let's go down here. Actually, I'll pause. Go ahead and pause it and try this one yourself. Okay? Here we go. Again, here I got 18 miles and 30 minutes. Is there a whole amount here? Are we comparing, are we saying, okay, this is 18 miles and then the 18 miles are included in the down here somewhere? Absolutely not. Now what if I said that we are 18 miles out of 24 miles? What if I said that? That would be a part to whole because those 18 are included in that 24. So this would also be a part to part. Okay. Down here, example 3, there are 3 black circles out of the 9 total circles. That's all 9 of them. So the ratio is 3 to 9 because there are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 total circles. Okay. This is a part to whole ratio. I hope you see why. Because think about it. These 3 black ones right there, those 3 right there, they make up those 9. There are 3 out of the 9. Now, if it would have said this ratio, if it had said, okay, 3 black to 6 white, that would be a part to part. Okay? Because they don't add up to make each other. This 3 does not factor into that 6. But if I said there were 6 whites out of 9 total, that would be a part to whole. Okay? I hope this is clear. It's not difficult, but I just want to make sure we're all clear on it. Okay? Let's go down. Example 4. This one's really hard to tell even what's what, I know. But I'll just go through this one. This is a sandwich right here. I'm going to use red. This is a sandwich right here. This is a sandwich, sandwich, and then a sandwich. Okay? And it says there are 4 sandwiches out of 14 total food items. Well, there you go. Again, these 4 make up the 14 total. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. Those 4 are included in the total 14. So this is a part to whole relationship. Okay? Now your turn. 4 sandwiches for $7. Is those sandwiches in any way included in that $7? Absolutely not. That's going to be a part-to-part ratio. Okay. All right. Let's go on to the next page. Okay. Here's another one right here. There's the first few here. You got to use this diagram up here. Okay. Ratio of circles to triangles. So let's go up and count circles. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then how many triangles are there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So I know the ratio of 4 circles, that's supposed to be a circle, to 5 triangles. Okay? Now, is that in any way, is that a part to part or is that a part to whole? Do the number of circles make up the number of triangles? No. This is a part to part. Ratio of squares to total? Well, now we're talking total figures, so now we're looking at it going, okay, these squares are definitely included in that total number. This is a true part to whole relationship. Ratio of circles to squares? Again, part to part. Go ahead and pause and try number 4. Okay, ratio of triangles to total number. Again, you see that a lot of times will give it away. Okay, this would also be a part to whole. Okay, because the triangles make up the total number of figures. 2 guppies out of 6 fish? Yeah, those 2 guppies are included in those 6 fish. In other words, there are 6 fish swimming around. I was going to say flying around. Swimming around. 2 of them are guppies. So I know that 4 of them are some other type of fish. So this is definitely a part to whole relationship. 12 puppies to 15 kittens, it's a part to part. Okay, 5 boys, whenever you see that word, you know automatic, part to whole relationship. Okay, so this is not difficult. It's all about just identifying exactly if the part, because they're all going to have a part, right? So if the part is actually included in the other term, and if it is, then it's a part to whole. If it's not, it's part to part. All right, that's the end of learning target number, 3 video. See you guys.